Petco Park here on a Tuesday night. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Milwaukee Brewers and the San Diego Padres. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Mike Clevenger gets the start for San Diego in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy has what we call Uncle Charlie. What's that? That's the 12-6 curveball. Simply look at your watch and look at the 12 and look at the 6. This guy throws old school. They call it a straight downer. However you want to call it, a 12-6 hook. This guy has one of the best ones in the game right now.
So here is Avisail Garcia. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And underway downtown tonight as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Guys, the Swingin' Friars as they take the field here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 at this homestand.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And another foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Now a curveball misses inside.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
So he got him swinging. Avisail Garcia goes down for the first out of the game.
The shortstop, Luis.
And that'll bring forth Luis Urias as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Grisham is there, 2 gone.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Pitch on the way. Now Cain lashes out at one here, but this is going to find the seats in left. It's a foul ball.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down from Milwaukee. And now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Freddie Peralta will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, Matt, I think this guy really is looking for a redeemer in this one. Went into the 6th inning in his last start, couldn't quite get out of the 6th, ended up taking the loss, and I'm sure that hurt. And he's expecting a lot more out of himself in this start here today.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Tommy Pham stands in as he looks at a called strike. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge 1-run victory yesterday, able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2. Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. no better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He enters play here at 288, still without a home run and a couple RBIs. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Cronenworth tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. To 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled off. A great pitch there, as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll take a look at ball one. His prior history in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
Man, errors are never welcome. But to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
And in steps Manny Machado. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. From the belt, the pitch out, nothing doing. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Garcia is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Padres leave 1. We are still scoreless. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
The second baseman, Keston Hiura.
And now the first pitch. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Fouled away. Here it comes on 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with 1 in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Daniel Vogelback's next. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Daniel Vogelback is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, Little League, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Cronenworth is under it. 2 gone. Now to bat, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the stretch.
1 ball, no strike.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Milwaukee leaves 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Stepping up is Eric Hosmer. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 1 for 3.
The first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's it.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Bradley on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting 6th, the right fielder, Will Myers.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Will Myers trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Myers puts a good swing on it. This one's carrying well to left. Gone! A solo shot here off the bat of Will Myers. 2nd home run early in the year, and the Padres bust out in front 1-0.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
That'll bring up Austin Nola.
The catcher,
He swings and grounds it to short, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Sometimes you got to pull out the ambush tactic. You don't know what the best pitch is going to be. Oh, right there. Get me a knock through the left side.
In to hit will be Trent Grisham. As he can't make contact and is tied up here at strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he falls behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Padres an early 1-0 lead here in the 2nd. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
1-2.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth.
Next up, Mike Clevenger.
Mike Clevenger.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Vogelback trying to get there. A 1 pitch on its way. Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side. But the Padres draw first blood here on the solo home run. We've played 2. It's 1-0 San Diego. So stepping in is Manny Pena as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Manny Pena.
First offering. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Pena, or Pineapple as he's sometimes called. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. High in the air into shallow left center. Tatis onto the grass. He's there and records the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
To the plate now, Freddie Peralta. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. One out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Freddie Peralta is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Avisail Garcia will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. Myers is under it, and he makes the play to end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 1-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tommy Pham. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The left fielder, Tommy.
First pitch on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
This is gathered in out there by Garcia for the first out.
The batter.
One out now in the San Diego 3rd, and that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses inside. 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a ground ball to 3rd. Speared on the dive. It's there, and he's out.
The shortstop,
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Bradley able to track it down for the third out. Padres down in order, but they're on top 1-0. So now into the box is Luis Urias. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. First pitch of the AB on its way. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
The center fielder.
So bases are empty with 1 out now, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. A ball and a strike. No runs, just 1 hit. 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. 2-1.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Brewers have come back to tie things at 1.
Well, it took long enough, but they're finally on the board. We might look back at this shot as a spark they needed to make their bats come alive. Then again, it might just be a blip on the radar. We'll see how the rest of the game unfolds.
At the plate now, Keston Hiura. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Now at the plate is Daniel Vogelback. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot. That's a dangerous pitch right there. Down and in slider for a called strike. He misses a little bit out over the heart of the plate, and that ball might not come back.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. Bottom of the 4th coming up. All even now at 1-1. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Manny Machado.
The third baseman, Manny Machado.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
A ball and a strike now to Machado.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And a fastball that misses up in the zone here. It's 2-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Outside and a full count, 3-2. On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he chases one up the ladder as he hits a high fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is right there, one down. Eric Hosmer to the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And now pitch on the way. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. And there's out number 2. Up next, Will Myers. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
Going back to that last at-bat, that's not an easy thing to do, to pull a breaking ball on the inside part of the plate and keep it fair for a home run. This guy's got some pretty good bat control.
And now the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
And that gets him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Into the box now, Austin Nola, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. To short. He's got it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Diego. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Now to the plate, Travis Shaw. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The third baseman, Travis Shaw.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Myers is under it. 1 down.
Now batting.
And now here is Jackie Bradley Jr. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now the first pitch. Lifted into center field. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Now it'll be Manny Pena. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
That's the ball.
Fastball just missed above the zone.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this out.
But we'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Trent Grisham. First offering on its way. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot down the line in right. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it gives the Padres a 2-1 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
In now, Mike Clevenger. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. That's wide, 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
He's going to have to figure out a way to get out of the middle of the plate. Just gave up a big bomb right there, and now he's missing right down the heart of the plate again. Could spell trouble for him.
And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left field.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tommy Pham. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. One ball, 1 strike, the count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
This pitch is popped up. Vogelback is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now 2-1 Friars. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Freddie Peralta. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
First delivery to him.
That missed. That's the ball.
The 1-0. Fouled off. This is foul right side. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a line drive. But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Now batting.
Next to dig in, Avisail Garcia flew out last time up. And now the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Back goes Grisham. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The batter, number 2.
So the next to bat will be Luis Urias. He flew out in his last AB. Here's the first pitch to him. Seared down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Now here it comes. Hit in the air out to center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. Our score remains 2-1. striding in is Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and he leaves another one over the plate, and this ball's driven to left. And for the third time tonight, he has served up a home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year, and it gives the Padres a 3-1 lead.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Here's Manny Machado now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Now batting,
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now here's the pitch. 0-1 the count.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. 1-1. Grounded back up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit here for Hosmer.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening.
Ladies and gentlemen,
so he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Will Myers will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning, as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch of the AB now. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Bradley is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. So next to hit is Austin Nola. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Now batting, center fielder, Richa.
Into the box, Trent Grisham, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run shot to right center field, his second of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now batting, the pitcher, Mike.
Stepping in now, Mike Clevenger. Grounder down the line at third. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. 7th inning coming up. It's the Padres 6 and the Brewers 1. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
First delivery to him. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Under it is Machado, and he'll take it for the first out. Into the box, Keston Hiura grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of the wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, Debro, but you try to, in between starts, to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the wind-up most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
At the plate, Daniel Vogelback, and he puts it on the ground to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the
and that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1 ball, no strike.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Here's the 1-0. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
2 balls and a strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Brewers strand 1. They trail 6-1. Last half of the 7th here, and up next it'll be the outfielder Tommy Pham.
The left fielder, Tommy Pham.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the first out. Ready now is Jake Cronenworth. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Bradley is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Next to the plate for the Padres, Fernando Tatis Jr. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Bradley has a beat on this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They lead it 6-1.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm an essence, I'm a proof.
Ready to begin the 8th, and in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr.
Offense just needs to find a way to get that pass the baton mentality. Starts one at bat at a time. I know they need base runners clearly. Maybe if they could get a few guys on the pillow, someone can bop one and get them back in this.
First pitch on the way.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
And it's quickly 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch lifted down the line in left. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers, and when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can, so he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Manny Pena, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Has a look, now the pitch. Fouled away.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
A 1 pitch on its way. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. And he is in there.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Christian Yelich will get an opportunity off the bench here as he'll bat with runners at the corners now and still nobody out. He's set and the pitch. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Hot shot on the ground is short. And that's through, a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. That makes it a 6-2 game.
The right fielder.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
Matt Strahm comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are two on here with nobody out.
Matt
So here's Avisail Garcia as he lifts it in the air to right field. Myers is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Number 2, shortstop.
Now at the plate, Luis Urias. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball sent back up the middle to second for one. On to Hosmer, a double play, and that ends the inning. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Padres 6 and the Brewers 2. Brent Suter is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now into the box, Manny Machado. In his career against this pitcher, he's gone 2 for 6.
Manny Machado.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
And that misses 1-1. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting. First base.
Next, it'll be Eric Hosmer. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And now the first pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Again, another foul ball. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So here's Will Myers as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order. They lead it 6-2. And now, Lorenzo Cain. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's a .333 hitter.
Lorenzo Cain.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard towards second. And a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Standing in now, Keston Hiura. A ball and no strikes. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Yanked on the ground down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Show Track is going to give us a better look at that play. You usually don't see third baseman show off a lot of range, but he certainly did there. And to complete the play, uncorked a good hard throw across to first for the out. Nice play all around from the hot corner. So now to the plate, Daniel Vogelbach, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He bounced out last time up. And it's fouled away.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that. For this offensive player, after coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Daniel Vogelbach is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. So digging in next will be Travis Shaw, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Now this small but vocal crowd come to their feet. And he fouls this one off. The Brewers down to their final strike. Grounded down the third baseline. Cain at second with 2 down. Here's a pop-up now. Machado has room in foul territory. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The San Diego Padres get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Mike Clevenger wins his 3rd of the season. Matt Strahm works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 1st of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Brewers, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.